Hello, I am Wade, and I am doing this nifty little thing where you share 5 facts about yourself. Because Lindsay tagged me, and also because I thought it was kind of cool. So, fact 1. My name is Wade, but very few people tend to call me Wade. Uh, if you're a member of my close family, you probably refer to me as Bub or Bubba, or if I'm your uncle, probably Uncle Bubby. Uh, a great deal of my friends refer to me as Gam or Gambit, and a couple as the Great Gambino. And a very select few refer to me as Wadelet. It's, yeah, not the most masculine, tough guy name around, but, it gets the job done. It does sort of identify me. Fact 2. I live in a small town called Mattoon in the state of Illinois in the U.S. Um, it's about 3 hours south of Chicago, maybe. And it's a pretty nifty, little town. It gets a little quiet, but I like it. Um, let's see. It's the self-proclaimed bagel capital of the world, and every summer we have Bagel Fest to celebrate bagels in all their glory. It's sort of like a little carnival thing. We also have the world's very first original Burger King, which is kind of cool. It's a nice, kind of greasy spoon, trashy diner place, but it's good in its own little way. And about 4 blocks from my house, actually, there's a house that supposedly belonged to the Mad Gasser in the 1940s, which, if the urban legend stories are true, so to speak, then he went around and attacked people with gas. And I don't know the details, but you can check it out on Wikipedia if you want. The Mad Gasser of Mattoon. So what's that? Two facts. That's nicknames and town. I go to school about 10 miles from where I live in a town called Charleston. I go to Eastern Illinois University, where I'm a graduate student studying history. Uh, American cultural history is my major, and with a minor of European history, also early modern to modern. And as an undergrad at Eastern, I actually was going to study medieval studies. I was the first medieval studies minor to come out of Eastern, but I don't think I'm anymore just the only one. But I decided as I hit my graduate level studies that it was just too intense for me. I definitely couldn't handle the translating and dealing with the lack of adequate sources for my taste. I find it very interesting, but I just couldn't do it. And plus, I wanted to talk about comic books and movies and music, so cultural history, and for me at least, American cultural history was the way to go. Um, so that'd be 3 facts. Fourth, I like the outdoors, and I'm a Boy Scout. I'm actually an Eagle Scout, which in the U.S. is the highest rank that you can achieve. I'm pretty sure in the UK it's called a Queen Scout, or I think there's a few countries where it's referred to as a King Scout as well. Um, and I really love the outdoors, and I love doing things outside. Just from hiking, camping, swimming, scuba diving. I'm actually going to be lifeguarding 2 separate camps that are each a week long in June. I did one of these same camps last year. It's a Cub Scout day camp, where basically we teach them how to swim and to boat a little bit, and it's just good times. The other camp is a resource camp for sort of older scouts, and I really actually have no idea what's required of me there. I just know that I'm going to be working on the waterfront, which is pretty wicked, with my buddy Will. And I'm going to be out in the woods, so it's going to be fun for me, because I like the outdoors. Um, that's 4. Fifth, I'm a collector of things, various things. For instance, I like, well, you might be able to see behind me, I have a wide assortment of movies. I think I have around 1,000 DVDs, give or take. I also like music, and here recently I've really been liking records, mostly due to my friend Jason, who's into records hardcore. But some of my current favorites are Vanilla Fudge's self-titled album, um, Sgt. Pepper's, which is my all-time favorite Beatles album, and Soul Mining by the band The, which, if you haven't heard of, you should check out. It's a good train. You should get on it. But more than records, I like comics. My favorite being Robin, which this is, I think, the latest issue, although there might be one out since then, I'm not sure. And this is the illustrious issue 75, which is one of my all-time favorites. Robin's my favorite, but I'm pretty much a big fan of the entire Batman family. Nightwing, Batman, Robin, the whole shebang. Alfred, I think, should have his own book. I think he's quite potentially one of the coolest people in DC Comics, but no one listens to me. So yeah, I collect toys as well. I have various, I guess, toys sitting around, which is kind of embarrassing, but, you know, I have some Serenity figures up on the TV and some Robin figures up on the shelf. And I'm really just a big kid at heart, so I think that's 5 things. I think that's names and nicknames, town, school, outdoorsiness, and Boy Scoutiness, I guess, so to speak, and that I'm a collector. So hopefully I'm not too boring, and I suppose I look forward to seeing anybody else's 5 nifty little traits that they have to share. Anyways, take care. Thanks a lot.